Cruise news. Some major cruise lines have made some changes that cruisers are going to love. But there has also been multiple tragic stories from across the cruise industry. I'm going to get you fully up to date, fast, coming up. Welcome to the Travel Scouts. My name is Jason and we are your cruise information channel. We get you the cruise news and information you're looking for quickly without wasting your time. So if you love cruising, consider subscribing. Okay, lots to get you up to date on. Let's go ahead and kick it off with number one. Sad news of a crew member going overboard from the Ida Perla cruise ship. This occurred on Sunday morning. The cruise ship was in the English Channel off the coast of Ramsgate, England at the time. You can see from the Ida Perla's position tracking on Cruise Mapper that the cruise ship circled back to search specifically in this area. And we are being told that the search for the crew member has now been called off. So this is a super sad situation. Let's definitely pray for the crew member's family and their friends. Number two, Carnival Cruise Line has announced their Thanksgiving menu for this year. In addition to their normal menu offerings, on Thanksgiving they will add baked brie as a starter. It is a cranberry pecan crumble and it looks good. For entrees, they will offer roasted turkey, honey glazed ham, and cauliflower and cheese pie. All of that sounds good as well. And of course for dessert they will have pumpkin pie. Now, we have never done a Thanksgiving cruise. If you do, I hope you enjoy and let us know how it goes. Moving on to number three, we have a hurricane season update. There's still a lot of cyclone activity. Let's start in the Pacific. Post-Tropical Storm Norma has moved ashore and will dissipate today. Tropical Storm Otis, meanwhile, has max sustained winds of 45 miles per hour and is expected to make landfall near Acapulco on Wednesday. Moving over to the Atlantic, the biggest concern continues to be Hurricane Tammy. It currently has max sustained winds of 80 miles per hour, and the current projections show it arriving in Bermuda as a tropical storm on Saturday. More to come, stay tuned for updates. Next, number four, Disney Cruise Line is making their wearable Disney Band Plus available on a fourth cruise ship. The wearable technology will be available on the Disney Dream cruise ship beginning November 20th. The band allows for hands-free access to your stateroom, faster boarding, interactive connections, and a tap-to-pay feature. There are 50 different designs and prices start at $34.99. After the Disney Dream gets it, the Disney Wonder will be the final cruise ship in Disney's fleet to get the technology. Then with the first of multiple changes that cruisers will love, number five, Royal Caribbean has updated their gift card policy. Previously, Royal Caribbean's gift cards had multiple restrictions on them that added limits to how they could be used. For example, previously the gift cards had to be used weeks before a cruise, and there was no ability to use them once on board, but that has changed. Here are 8 super fast notes to know about using Royal Caribbean gift cards moving forward. First, prior to the cruise, your gift cards can be used for your cruise fare. Second, once on board, cruisers can now go to the guest services desk and they can have the gift card amount applied to their onboard account balance. In this way, the gift cards can be used for packages, excursions, or even gratuities. Third, Royal Caribbean gift cards never expire and there is no service charges or fees. Fourth, the gift cards can also be used for celebrity cruises, so that gives them more flexibility. Fifth, Royal Caribbean has made it clear that the gift cards cannot just simply be redeemed for cash or quasi-cash. So you can't just redeem them for things like gaming chips, money orders, traveler checks, or other things like that. Sixth, the gift cards can be purchased in amounts of $50, $100, $250, $500, $1,000, and $2,000. Seventh, these are purchased online in a digital format only. There's no handheld card that you receive. And eighth, if you purchase the gift card for someone else, you get to select the design, you can enter a special message for them, and you also choose the date in which they will receive the email with the gift card. So there are still some restrictions, but it is a lot more flexible than it used to be, so that's good news. Okay, we've got 5 cruise news pieces remaining, including the top headlines of the day, but quick question, chime in down below. You know, speaking of these cruise line gift cards, I know there's a lot of people who swear by getting the gift cards, especially if they can buy the gift cards at a reduced price, but it got me to thinking, here's the question. Do you use gift cards for cruise lines? Chime in down below with A for yes or B for no. Would love to know any thoughts or tips that you have on using them as well, but now on with the cruise news. Number 6, 2 things a spouse on board can't do on a cruise ship. This lady is a former cruise director, but she now lives as a spouse on board traveling with her husband who is a chief engineer on a Holland America cruise ship. The ability to take your spouse on board with you is a benefit allotted to some positions on a cruise ship. She has shared that she is able to do most things that passengers can do on a cruise ship, but a few things are off limits. For one, she is not allowed to gamble. Could look suspicious if she took all your money. And two, she cannot disembark the ship at a port until the crew is allowed to do so. And the crew usually gets the green light about an hour after the passengers are cleared. Number 7, the dengue outbreak continues to be an issue in Jamaica. Medical authorities in the nation are predicting 1,400 new cases each month. They expect this to continue into the beginning of next year. And there have been 7 dengue-related deaths. The Ministry of Health in Jamaica declared a dengue outbreak last month. Dengue is a virus that is spread by mosquitoes. So if you are cruising to Jamaica, take appropriate precautions. Moving on to number 8, a Carnival Cruise Line passenger on board the Carnival Magic was assaulted over the weekend. This occurred in the ship's main theater. Reports are that there was commotion and then one cruise passenger attacked another with a bar glass. The victim was treated by the ship's medical team. The aggressor was confined to their stateroom and was handed over to law enforcement when the ship arrived back in Virginia. And Carnival Cruise Line has noted that the aggressor has been permanently banned from ever cruising with Carnival again. Next, number 9, the Carnival Freedom cruise ship has completed its dry dock in Spain. And it finally has a new funnel after a fire destroyed it last year. The ship is now on a transatlantic cruise on its way back to its home port in Port Canaveral. The ship was refreshed throughout, general maintenance was completed, it received the new red, white, and blue paint job on the hull, and the dry dock also added the Heroes Tribute Bar and the Dream Studio. And great news for Carnival Cruise Line lovers and pizza lovers, number 10, Carnival Cruise Line has made a change and brought back its onboard pizza delivery. The process is very simple from the cruise line's app. You select the pizza, you select your location on the ship, then you have an option to include a selfie for easy identification by delivery personnel. The pizza is free and you can include a drink as well. There is a $5 charge for the delivery, but the convenience factor could definitely make it worth it. The pizza delivery option is now available on all Carnival cruise ships. Okay, subscribe and turn the notification bell on to stay up to date with the latest cruise news and information. The next video will be coming out soon, but until then, keep on cruising and we'll catch you in the next video.